Hello, it is Friday and I thought I would share what I got up to this week. So one thing I really love and do often is choose a color palette that I wind up staying with for a little while, and usually it has something to do with the season. So right now I am in my purple and yellows, so that's what I've been working on. I made some swatches, which I'll talk a little more about. I did some painted papers and mark making. And started another color journal, and was looking through some of my art books. There are so many sources of inspiration, and in the last few years since moving to North Carolina, being out and taking my walks has been one of the major sources of inspiration for me. So I feel like it's a gift sometimes when I'm out there and I see these amazing colors or interesting branches. Like, look at this, it's just gorgeous, those yellows and purples. And that's a little mixed media piece, playing off of that. And one of the things that I like to do when I grab my palette is I pull out all the colors, all the paints I have in those colors. So all the yellows, all the purples, and I swatch those. Here's a lovely view from out of my window. Gorgeous, crisp day. So yeah, so I swatched my yellows and my purples. So this purple and yellow combo is a combo that I have worked with before. I created a lot of little small paintings and some other works in a series, I would say maybe a couple of years ago. And I just love this color combination, so I thought I would share some other artists and how they used this color combination. So here we have Joan Mitchell's Two Pianos. This is just so gorgeous. It's just so beautiful. And you know I love Joan Mitchell. She is one of my favorites. So this is from the Joan Mitchell book from her retrospective. Beautiful. And then another artist I really love, who I just learned about a few years ago when she had a show at the, I want to say the Guggenheim. Unfortunately I wasn't able to make it, but I bought the catalog for that, Hilma Klint. And this is the same painting. But her work is really interesting and incredible, and if you haven't heard of her, I strongly recommend Googling her. And here are a couple of other paintings in that same color palette. Here's a painting of Joan's at the Tate Modern, and this lovely painting I saw at the High Museum in Georgia by Robert William Zano, I think. I love to make these little color journals. I started doing them last spring when I was working on my Galapagos series, and I just love it. I like to collect marks. This is just with pencil, with some ink, and then just play around with using acrylic paints to make some abstracts. I also did a couple of sketches from previous work. This is a salt marsh in Brooklyn. And then These are just trees from my walks or my surroundings, and actually this tree was from a trip I took to Georgia. It's a ginkgo tree. So that. And more trees.